Alright, this is a 2018 Toyota Camry, existing key, and key to be added is a Lonsdor key. Let's try to see if it's gonna work. Alright, pretty hot. Okay, let's verify this key frequency. It's an HYQ14 FBC. Put it here and check the frequency. 312. Okay, so this key is not gonna work because it's not the same frequency already from the get-go. So let's see if there's a file that is going to work for this. It may start the car, but the key fob is not going to work. Let me double check that. Okay, very disappointed at Lonsdor right now. They don't have a file for the 315. I don't know why create such an app and not put enough data in there. So I'm still going to attempt programming just to make sure there's no 3 data lines or no emo data, to download. Ignition's turned on. I'm gonna identify manually. Proximity. Nope. Okay, well, Toyota, USA, looking for Camry. Camry option A, option B. Maybe it's about that blade. Well, Camry proximity. I skipped it. 2018 and up. Key count. Emergency flasher. Key count is 2. Add key. Function is available by connecting to the server. I'm gonna say okay. I'm connecting to the internet right now. The emergency light is already on. Each procedure must be completed within the specific time. It's talking about simulated car key, so that means that we have to download emo data. Let's see, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try the normal way regardless, and I'm gonna do that. It beeps once, and then I'm gonna do that. It beeped twice, but it was offline because my phone is pretty hot, so it turned off by itself. You already know the key fob part is not gonna work because those fobs are not working at the same frequency. So I'm gonna have to place a special order for this customer. As you can see, the key count goes from 3 to 4. Goes from 3 to 4. I'll say okay. This is the original key. Let's turn it off. Switch this off. Original key works, of course, but new key will not work because the frequency is not the same. I'm gonna put the original key out of the vehicle and start with this from the button. So next time I come, the procedure will be very fast. And lay it down. There. So we're not gonna be able to activate the proximity. You already know, but if we do this, it should start the car. Okay. So the next time I come back here, it's gonna be pretty easy, just as easy as this, but the proximity function is gonna work. Unfortunately, Lonsdor is very disappointing. They created this app and they only have keys working at the 434 megahertz instead of 315. So we're just gonna place an order for the customer and come and do this again. Thanks for watching. Okay, now everything is working. This is the new key added, right? And this is the original key. Okay, so let me quickly explain what I did here. Lonsdor has a frequency editing option. I did try at first to modify the frequency and see the key, if the key would work automatically. That didn't work. So I tried to generate the key again from the get-go and modify the frequency. The key wasn't relearned anymore. Every time I put it close to the button, it would not work. It would not recognize the key. It would only recognize the original key. So after trying twice, I decided to erase all keys of the system because there might be some residual values on this key, even if, you know, I generated another key. So what I did is I erased all keys using the original car key, master key. So all keys came down to 1. This one was the only key on the system, which is why you see position 5 out of 7, because this one has been learned now. So after I erased all the keys from the system, it was only this one, and then adding this one worked flawlessly. Now, as far as the frequency, I just went into the frequency option and I put exactly what I found when I was pressing this on my KD Max, and it was showing 31435 to 31309. So that's the frequency that I put on this, and then it started working. So as you can see, everything is 100% now. This is the aftermarket or the Lonsdor key, and it locks the car, unlocks, okay. And this is the Toyota original key. We'll lock and we'll unlock. So we're gonna try the trunk outside and panic, and then I'm going to leave this away from the car and start the vehicle to make sure it starts from the button. If that works, then all is left is just cut the key and the customer will be golden. With 2 keys, it's the Toyota original, and this is the one that we just programmed. We'll put this away from the car. Now we're gonna make sure that we can start this car from the button. Key is here on the center console. Okay, starting works. Wonderful. 2018 Toyota Camry. Just adding a key, nothing special. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off and then gonna test the lock button. Lock, unlock. Let's try the trunk. Okay, that works. And then panic. Perfect. Now we are going to do the same thing with your original lock, unlock, front, panic, and now let's start the car. All right, everything is 100%. Now we can call the customer. Just go ahead and call this, cut this emergency key, and then should be good to go. Okay, now everything is working perfectly well. Our newly cut key had some burr at the top, so that's why it wasn't working. So this is our original, okay, and this is our newly cut key. It had some bad stuff. Now it goes all the way in, and it will turn. Okay, so this gave me a little bit of hard time. This is the original. As you can see, this is the, oh, that's the new one actually, and this is the original. So we're gonna try the new one again. So initially the new one wasn't going in because there was some rest of metal right in the beginning of the key, of the tip of the key, so it could not enter the lock for that reason. So I just had to use some file, and then I made it flat again. Everything is working.